Day 36. Pain. So, if you listen to some of the coaches online about the no contact phrase, they indicate that around the fourth to seventh week, you're going to you can potentially fuck up. Meaning that you'll get frantic and want to reach out. And they're right. I have been without my girl now for, well, I didn't see her a week before the finality, and now this. So it's hard, man. You know, again, we were hot and heavy physically right up to the end, and I mean emotionally it was a little up and down, but you know, you take the good, you put up with the bad because the good's so good, and the bad wasn't that bad. Like, we didn't fight. It's just like it drives me crazy, you know, like when I think about this relationship and the end of it, you know, there was no infidelity, no fights, it just sort of fizzled. And I shouldn't even say fizzled, because it was, you know, a pretty strong connection right to the end. I don't know if she has some kind of psychosis, or again, it could be the narcissism. I believe she has a level of narcissism, as I've mentioned in the past. I don't think she's some full-blown crazy narc. But hey, do you ever know? But through conscious creation and the law of attraction, I have to overcome it. But yeah, it is. I was saying to my son yesterday, it's all I can do not to get in my car, drive to her house, and say, what the fuck? Which would blow all of this stuff to shit. You know, if she's seeing someone now, she's got to be comparing him to me, because as I've said already, feeling pretty rockin' compared to the average man. But who knows? But it's painful, man. Our relationship was so intense that I just should I say she's my favorite drug? Well, she's the drug you don't have to come down from. Anyway, if you're going through this project with me, and whether it's now or 10 years from now, just know you gotta stick to your guns. You know, if you read some of the no contact success stories, yes, sure, some of them come back in a couple weeks, absolutely. But we'd already had some makeups and breakups leading to this final one. So by no means I expecting her just to pop up after a couple weeks. But if you read on Corey Wayne's How to Get Your Ex Back, or 7 Principles, a lot of guys are saying, 2 months. Month would have been, I don't know, if she came back now, I think I would still be a blubbering mess. I think if I saw her right now, I would start to bawl. It's not, I don't like to admit it, but, I love her so much that, let's face it, we men are the romantics. We're the real, they don't want us to bawl. They want us to be strong and unaffected. So that's what I have to work on, is my being strong and unaffected. So it's good she's not back yet, or trying to come back, because I think I'd fuck it up. Yeah, but on a lot of the blogs and a few of the other contact success stories, 2 months, 3 months, You hear a lot of 3-month stories where the woman all of a sudden appears and she's beside herself. That would be great. As I've said, I would love it. Not that I want to give her pain, but if she showed up at my door or contacted me frantically, realizing what a mistake this all was, I would just be so elated internally. But we'll see. I have many images and videos of her on my phone, and occasionally I looked at them. When I looked at them yesterday, and it just tore me up inside. I have to remember not to do that. You know, when you look at someone and you just feel you have such a connection to them, and you can't be with them. It is the most exquisite pain you can experience. I mean, I don't know, short of torture, right? But most exquisite psychological pain you can experience. So I have to remember to do that. And you guys might think I'm simping out, but I don't know. You would have had to have been in my shoes to know what I'm talking about. To experience a level of relationship perfection and have it diminish like this it's terrifying. It just goes to show you that you have to guard and protect the things you love, even from yourself. Because I'm in this circumstance because of my high interest level caused me to change into a simp. And just a few small adjustments, I could have kept this thing together. And I wouldn't have to deal with all this stuff. Apply that to all areas of your life. Just a few small adjustments. If you smoke, cut it out. You know, it's a small adjustment, but it's going to affect your whole life. If you're reckless with your money, you spend it in some places you don't even know what you're doing, cut it out. Because there'll become a day when you'll need that money. If you're reckless with your time, cut it out. You only get so much and you have to be effective with it. And that'd be one I'm guilty of, but, you know, I recognize it and I work through it. That's a fight that I'm fighting all the time, actually. Just be the best you can be to avoid the pain. Remember, being proactive weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. And I have so much regret right now. But I have to let it go. I have to let it go. Law of attraction states you must live in the end. So I have to live as though she's already here. Signs. Have I seen signs? Yeah, it's crazy. I've seen a few that I think I mentioned the other day. I'm still seeing them. So I have to resign to myself that whatever she's going through right now, she's, you know, maybe the guy she's with is acting like a jerk. And she's remembering how sweet and gentle our relationship was. Sweet and gentle were together, a little rougher behind closed doors, but that's beside the point. That's the way she likes it. But yeah, it's the thing she's going to have to overcome now is that if she's gone so far as to, you know, expose this guy to her kids and maybe her family, she'd have to overcome a psychological issue. I don't know. I'm just talking out loud. Because she's all about the appearances, right? Women are about the appearances. They don't want to appear like tramps. Oh, fuck. What a mess. But the best part about a mess is that you can clean it up. And then everything's fresh and new. Instead of just shoving things under the rug, you just come in and you clean everything from scratch. That's what's going to happen. So, Anyway, guys, that's today's update, day 35.